Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. It's another episode here in my rewriting history save with Poole Town FC on Football Manager Mobile 2017. I hope you're all keeping well. Oh God, look at that. 9 hours, 9 minutes and 46 seconds I've got into this save so far. That's not really a lot, is it? Sunlight is good for me, so I need to play outside sometimes. And the value for money of the game is 76 pence, which I think is pretty decent. Yeah, guys, if you'd like to share your kind of information, just hit me up on Twitter at JustMikePlays. If you're not following me already, let me know how many hours you've put into your game time, or send me your screenshots. That'd be interesting to see as well. But obviously, you guys have come here to find out how we've got on since we were last together. If you remember rightly so, because now it's getting a little bit consistent, isn't it? I'm actually uploading some videos, so you guys haven't got to remember back about 7 years. But if you remember, in the last episode, we played against Wales and it was a 0-0 draw. They said it was a ball draw. I thought it wasn't too bad. I definitely felt we were the better team on the day, though. I think we probably did enough in the game to warrant a win, but we couldn't get the win, though, which was slightly disappointing. We then actually went to Gosport Town, and they actually completely dominated the game from start to finish. Yeah, my tactics were completely wrong on the day. I tried to change it up, but I just didn't have the versatility in my disposal. We then actually played them at home. I completely changed tactics, learnt my lesson from the first game, as we only played them a few days later, and we managed to pick up the victory this time. Lee Ward actually missing an opportunity in the 22nd minute, and then Matthias coming off the bench once more. He's like a legend. He reminds me of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at the moment, just coming off the bench and grabbing a goal for us. They obviously got a man sent off in the added minutes of extra time, which didn't really lead to anything. But yeah, I completely changed tactics in this one. And Lee Ward was a real menace for us. They just couldn't contain him. We then obviously went away to Eastbourne Borough, I believe it is, Eastbourne Borough. And we managed to obviously pick up a victory, a 1-0 victory there once more against them. Why isn't it loading? There we go. And that man again, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, coming off the bench and grabbing the goal for us in 3 minutes of added on time this time. A very kind of boring match, to be fair, if you're honest. Glad I didn't live com that one because not a lot really happened, as you can see from the stats there as well. 5 shots, 4 on target though, which is definitely a pleasing thing for me to see there, because that's the thing that I've been noticing as recently, that we're having the shots but they're not hitting the target. We then completely demolished Margate, not even like a little bit, just completely demolished them. Wish I'd have recorded this one as a live com. 4-1. But let's have a look at them goals there. So that actually came all late on, second half. That's the second half substitution they were. That was actually, they were all, Matthias and Flanagan came on at the same time. They came on for, I believe it was Brooks and Hazeldine, if my memory serves me correctly. Oh no, sorry, Lee Wart and Hazeldine came off, and Matthias and Flanagan came on in about the 60th minute, and they actually were, that was the turning point of the game, because up until then it was looking like it was going to be a 0-0 draw. Both teams cancelled each other out. Although, to be fair, I do think we definitely were having the upper hand of the game. My defence played really well in the game, but kind of anything that kind of was thrown at them, they did well to deal with. As you can see, it's quite an evenly fought game. But yeah, Flanagan coming off the bench first of all and grabbing the goal, and then Matthias grabbing a hat trick. An Ole Gunnar Solskjaer style hat trick, and then obviously grabbing a goal in the second minute of added on time at the end of the game. A little consolation goal for them then. But to be fair, that was the first time that obviously they broke through the defence and actually kind of really put anything meaningful on target through that one. But very good performance all round, and that's what I get paid for. That is where I earn my money, isn't it? That's where I earn my money, getting the players off the bench, making sure that the tactics are spot on, and seeing a weakness in their armour, and obviously then making the most of it and grabbing all 3 points. But we have got the live com against St Albans today. It is going to be technically, I suppose in a way, a double live com. We're going to be having a full live com with the game against St Albans, and I'm just going to quickly just show you a few of the highlights, if there is any, from the Ebbsfleet game, as that one is top of the league. Be me versus top of the league, a match which could be quite interesting to see. Let's have a quick look here. I don't know, that's I've already chosen my lineup, that's what we're going for. Let's get into the game, and hoping for the 3 points today. As you can see, we've lined up with Hutchins in goal, Spetch at left back, Jordan and Talak in the defensive partnership today, McQueen at the right, Boom Staple in defensive centre midfielder, Oliver Leadham in central midfield, Flanagan in the attacking midfield role, Devlin on the left, Bell Baggy on the right, and we've gone for Marvin Brooks up top. It's getting quite hard to be fair. I know I've got to show a little bit of consistency, which my consistency normally is there or thereabouts. I don't change a lot during the the kind of time. But my striker is at the moment not too sure. Every time I start the youngster Matthias, from the start of the game, he doesn't perform as well as he does when he comes off the bench. So I think that's going to be how I know he scored a hat trick, so it's quite hard to leave him out. But he doesn't perform well from the start. Lee Wart, I mean, he's caused a lot of problems, but he's just not getting the goals for me at the moment. Which at the end of the day is obviously what he is paid to do. So yeah, I'm going to have to look into that one a little bit deeper, because he might be able to possibly do a job for me in a slightly deeper role. Who knows? But obviously at the moment with younger Max Hazeldine and other players like Flanagan kind of there or thereabouts. And I've got a few things in the works, hopefully, to try and get a few more players in as well. I am looking in the transfer window, but just not really seeing much. They've got a free kick here, though. Hopefully we won't concede early on here, as the ball is worked out. We have defended it well, now Devlin on the ball, but he's doing well. He's kept the ball there. Just about off for a throw. As they do work the ball down here, they played it down the right channel again, which seems to be their preferred channel so far. Trying to get the ball down to this right side as we're trying to break now. Go on, Brookson. Go on, son. He's through with the keeper. Oh, the keeper's done well there. He's gone round him. Oh, the defender does well to get back. Early opportunity there for us to take the lead. They do play the ball over the top, but it's gone straight through to the goalkeeper nonetheless. We need to play as we do go through here. Oh, Russell has done well to tip the ball over the bar there. I thought that was going to be the opportunity. We've been playing well in those first 5 minutes. That's two decent opportunities that have come away, but we haven't taken either of them. Balbaggy now with the corners. It's played in. It does actually get through to the first player. It's Brooks now. Where's he going? Where are you going, son? Turn back round. Have a shot. There we go. It's Poole. That is goal kick to in the end. I do think it's the first 20 minutes have gone, and I do think it's probably once more Poole Town in ascendancy, and that's not just being biased, that's me only commenting on what I've been seeing put in front of me, as they do actually now have an opportunity to play the ball through the middle from the left, and they go through, and it's well defended there, very well defended indeed. I'm not too sure who was there. I think it was Corey there getting the block in, as he looked certain to kind of get through to the goalkeeper then and pull the trigger. We played the ball down the other end to Noah Vaiolo. It's starting to even itself up a little bit now, as they've got the opportunity now. I think they're going to go down this left. They've got a player over. If he sees him, he has seen him. They've got the ball now. Lynchin. I'm not too sure what his name is. He's got the ball, plays it into the middle, and it's a decent ball, but it's actually gone straight through. No one applying any touch onto the ball there at all, as it's just left to go out for a goal kick to Poole Town, which Hutchins will obviously take. The ball, as we've made a mistake here about Backy giving the ball away. They are trying to play the ball over the top here, and I've got to say we obviously are playing quite a high line. We're playing a pressing game, so we are playing a higher line. So with that, we are actually susceptible to a counter attack. Definitely, I don't know what's going on at the moment. The two wide boys not really performing to the level they normally do. Backy being caught on the ball, and Devon there not even getting past the first player, which is not good. We are only 26 minutes in, but not what I'm used to seeing, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Normally we see them guys skipping around players and getting balls into the box, as they have got another free kick here. It's a deeper free kick though, just inside a half. It's not even over the first player there. That's a Poole free kick. And I think Balbaggy's going to beat him here. He's beat him in a race to the ball. Now can he get the ball into the middle? He does indeed. But it's gone past all of our players. No, I thought we could have at least got a corner from that, but we haven't. I do think it's definitely us putting the pressure on. I do think we as I said, I'm not trying to be biased at all when I'm watching these matches. I do feel it is definitely us in ascendancy at the moment, but we're just not converting, which it seems to be the main problem with us at the moment. We can have possession of the ball and we can be in the final third, but if we're not putting the ball in the back of the net, what is the point? Boonstapple now calmly playing it back to the goalkeeper. He's been very impressive for me as of late. Devin now has found some time and space through, but they couldn't quite keep his composure to put it around the goalkeeper. But that was definitely our best opportunity so far. They're now trying to attack down his left-hand side once more. They do finding some joy down this left-hand side. They just play the ball into the middle. It's through. Oh no, it's well defended there again. Corey Jones just getting his foot on the ball and putting the ball out for a corner kick. Well done, my son. Well defended. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are on the season so far as well. I think we're doing well. I think we're definitely, I would say, overperforming. If anything, obviously we're inside the playoffs and doing well. I feel that things are going well. Hopefully the board are happy with me. They seem happy with me. I've made some decent signings. That young lad, the two Austrian lads I've brought in, Boonstapple and Matthias, seem to be definitely players that we can look to build this team around in the future. As Brooks has a snapshot there, but puts it well wide. That's the kind of shots that you used to see in lower leagues, isn't it? Just where the player turns back to goal, turns and snaps a shot off, and it's gone well wide. But you can't mark the lad for trying. That's reminds me of a young Jermaine Beckford there. That's what Beckford used to do for Leeds United. He used to run around doing all the hard work most of the time. Oh, that one was closer. That one was. It's getting closer now. He's getting close to goal. Becky used to do all of the kind of crafty hard work, I suppose, and then give the ball to Beckford, and Beckford, no matter where he was on the pitch, turned and had a shot at goal, and he'd have about 20 to 30 shots a game, but he'd score. He would score. That's the reason why Everton paid quite a lot of money for a League One player at the time. But yeah, obviously can't. I wasn't happy at the time, but we got the money in, and it seems to happen a lot at Leeds United at the moment. This is a little Leeds United rant in the middle of my Poole Town FC save, but yeah, it's just disappointing that we create all these great players and then they just get snapped off us because we can't quite just do that last thing and get back to the Premier League. Calvin Phillips is the one that I was staying at the start of the season, needed more game time. He's getting it now, he's performing well. Is he the next one to go? I don't know. We have gone into half time, it's 0-0. Let's stop the Leeds talk now. That's not what you came to see. You've come to see how well Poole Town are getting on against St Albans. It's 0-0. You can see there from the stats as well, and from the highlights, I think you'll hopefully agree with me and say that we were the better team there. Playing his best as the ball played again, once more down the right to Brown Baggy. He is through the keeper as well to make himself big, and it's gone out for a corner. That was a decent opportunity very early on in this second half. They're actually making a substitution already here. I'm not sure if that player's picked up a knock or it's a tactical substitution there from St Albans, but they have brought on their first substitution of the game as the ball's whipped in once more. It's been cleared, but we're not managing to kind of take advantage of any of these corner kicks so far. Flanagan now on the ball, plays it through. Brooks is well dispossessed there by the St Albans defence, but he has actually done really, really well to win the ball back there, but he's given it away. He did all the hard work there. He actually did really well to pressure them and get the ball back, and then he actually gave it away. I think it was Brooks anyway. I'm not too 100% sure. It might have been Devlin. We've got the ball with McQueen now on the right hand side to Bell Baggy. It's gone. No highlight to be seen. We're now going to try down the left stretch now into Flanagan. Plays it back to Boonstaple into Bell Baggy. Oh my God, it's moving around very nicely here. Bell Baggy. Oh, I thought he was going to creep in there at that near post, but the keeper had it well covered and go out for another corner. It's about a 900th corner of the series so far. Let's see, look at the Boonstaple's vision must be absolutely immense. I mean, Devlin there was being held back. The referee's coming over to her. It's got to be a card there, ref. It's got to be a card. You can't be trying over here just for a telling off. One of my players just gets in the middle of it there. He's having a little word to the referee. Let's have a look what's... he's actually giving the benefit of the doubt. Obviously, my player must not be happy. He's jogged over there as well, but we've got the free kick now. Suspect to take this one. If he's going to whip the ball in, do not take a shot, son. You can't shoot from there, surely. I'm not too sure. It probably wasn't a shot. It did look like a direct ball into the box, but it's well dealt with. They're going to try and catch on the counter, but they've got no chance. As the ball, lovely ball over the top, but Devlin once again not getting past that first man. If you didn't let me know in the last episode who your favourite player of the series is so far, comment down below now. You might as well. I think it's going to be Bell Baggy. He comes across to take this corner. Whips the ball in. It's gone straight to the goalkeeper there. I'm not too sure why our player in front of the goalkeeper then didn't kind of put anything on the ball there. Didn't try and get a head on it or anything. Just kind of let it run through to the goalkeeper. Now Devlin, he's been tripped again. Been tripped once more. So that's it, referee. It probably should have been yellow for the first one. So if he would have got away with that one, I would have been very annoyed. But Devlin has to take the free kick, which is the ball in. Not the best of balls again. Really not the best of balls, but he plays it out to Jordan. Jordan to Boonstaple. Boonstaple into Flanagan. Flanagan turns, shoots another corner. 78 minutes now into the game, and we've pretty much been in control of the match, but we haven't took our chances. And there's always that sneaking suspicion that they could grab a goal, as they have got a free kick now. Oliver Leedham getting a talking to from the referee there. We can't do this. We can't keep doing this. Every live com I seem to do, we seem to perform really well. I think we're doing really well, and then we just don't seem to convert. Hopefully things will change this time round. That won't happen. We will actually be able to get the win this time round. Because if they oh no off of what was I just saying? Theodopoulos, whatever his name is, has just scored. I can't. Oh, for fuck's sake, man! This is ridiculous. That's like their first opportunity, and they've gone and bastard scored. How even is this possible? We've outplayed them. Hazeldene's coming on up top. We're going 2 up top now, and we're going to push Oliver Leadham into a more attacking role, even though he's not fully suited to it. But we're going to have to try it. For fuck's sake, man! I thought Story could possibly play a better role there. It's a fresh pair of legs on anyway. Him and Leadham are very similar players. Got a fresh pair of legs on. Another striker on now, so we've got 2 pushing up top. As you can see, look at them wing backs pushing up already now. They're ready for it. We're just playing 2 at the back. 2 at the back with Boone Staffel just mopping up. That's all we need. It's just getting. We're not. It's going to be a loss, isn't it? It's going to be another 3 points dropped. It's going to be another 3 points dropped. I can't fucking believe this. Absolute joke. Balbaggy now with the corner though. Plays the ball into the box and it's another corner kick, which we won't score from. And Scott Thomas is coming on for Noble. Who cares? Shit substitution. Shit player. Balbaggy now with another opportunity now. Plays the ball into the middle. We have actually scored. We've scored a goal. It's Hazeldine. Max Hazeldine. Bring him onto the pitch. Put him on top and his man is secured. Hopefully now a point for us. Could we possibly go on and grab all 3 points? The 3 points we deserve in this match now. I don't know what formation we're kind of playing there, but we need to now get the ball back off them quickly, Spetch, get the ball, just fly him, mate, get the fucking ball off him, get into him and get the ball back. No. My God, if they would have scored then, like, done, delete save file, done, absolutely done with the game. That would have been absolutely shocking. Come on, Hutchinson, get the ball up now. He's played it in. It's McQueen now. Go on, McQueen, play outside. Balbaggy. Come on, Balbaggy, get around him. He is. Look at him. He's a beast. He is. Balbaggy into the box. Oh my word, it's well defended. Come on, boys, get in. We've got a corner. Come on, keeper, get up. Why can't I tell my keeper to get up? Get up there. No, why are you staying back for? Get everyone up. They're going to have. Look, they've got every single player back. We need to get every single man in the box there. We've played it in, and it's. Oh no, Russell's took control of it. I think that's it. I think that's probably game. I think the game is done. And we've not managed to get the 3 points, but it's done. It's done. St Albans' second half was a joy to. Well, fuck off, mate. It wasn't a joy to watch. That was all us. They took they had 2 decent opportunities, and obviously they took the 1. We had 8 opportunities. No. I am annoyed. You might be able to tell. I am annoyed. I can't believe that. Why? Anyway, it's a 1-1 draw. It's a point. Obviously, that's the only positive I can take out of this game. Well, to be fair, there's a lot of positive play. The play was really nice. We've done really well. Again, just not converting. And I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I can do. Stressing me out slightly. And I just seem to get 1 opportunity and score. But maybe I might have to drop Hutchins. I don't want to, though, because would Kirkland do any better? I mean, I suppose I could give it a go. Player-wise, I mean, look at the ratings. I mean, everyone, Max Boonstaple didn't have the best of games, supposedly, even though he's a dream to work with. Everyone else, the fire's coming on. They all played really, really well there. I mean, look at the stats. It just shows. If you didn't know, guys, you can actually save the match as well. That little button down there that I've just pressed, save the match, and you can then go back and review it if you do wish to, or you could send it to me and I could review it for you. Hey, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Well, let's see if we can change around it in the second live com, I suppose, such as mostly going to be highlights. Today against Ebbsfleet. They are obviously top of the league at the moment. As you can see, we've lined up with Hutchins in goal, Spetch at left back, McQueen right back, Jordan and Talak in central defensive partnership, Boone Staple in defensive midfield, Oliver Leadham, he's a beast, Max Hazeldine playing that attacking midfield role, Devlin on the left, Balbaggy on the right, and Marvin Brooks starts up top. If we start on the attack here, Hazeldine finds Brooks, he's going to go out wide. He does. He goes out wide on the right hand side to Balbaggy now. Balbaggy hopefully going to deliver a ball in. It's been deflected. It's now coming for a corner. Not a bad start to the first half so far. It's been mostly Poole Town on the offensive. Let's see if anything can come from this corner now. I think it's going to be whipped in by Devlin. It is. Devlin to take this corner now. It's whipped in the front post. Oh, he couldn't quite get it on target there. He actually gets in front of the defender, but just couldn't quite get it on target. Opportunity now, they play the ball down this right hand side. It's Shields now. Shield on the ball takes a nice turn there. Plays it into McQueen. It's well saved by Hutchinson. An opportunity again once down this right hand side for them. It's Lewis now on the ball. Plays it into McQueen. McQueen back to Lewis. Has he been? Oh no, referee! Come on. I thought we were going to get away with that one there, but it has been a free kick awarded to Ebbsfleet. Not too sure who they've got on their free kick taking duties, but I'm sure Hutchinson's going to stand up tall here. And it's actually the wall. The wall's done well. The wall stood firm there. No getting past us. Thou shalt not pass, as one Gandalf the Grey once said. Is anything going to come from this corner now? Let's have a quick look here. They do with the ball in, and it's no, nothing. Opportunity once more down this right hand side again as Shields play the ball into the box. He's won it, he's played it back. Oh my word, we couldn't quite deal with it there. That was actually some, I've got to admit it, some nice play there from the Ebbsfleet boys down the right hand side. Once again, I need to kind of have a think what to do there because I'm not too sure. As we see here, the ball's kind of just played nice, passing around, played it to the box, and the player sees McQueen running on and just lays it back to him, and he just slots it into the net. My defence just stood there watching, not marking the runners. Very disappointing, but I've got to do something about them attacking down this right hand side. Not good at all. Got an opportunity now with a free kick here. Spetch just plays it to McQueen, just taps it towards him. Lead him now into Balbaggy. Balbaggy with a shot, but it's a decent save by Ashmore. Still Ebbsfleet 1, Poole 0. We are into half time, and we have gone in 1-0 down. Very unfortunate. Very well worked goal, to be fair, though. We definitely need to do more in the second half to get a hold of things and turn this around. I'm going to start the second half with hopefully a flourish here and actually manage to get on the score shoes. Plays it into Oliver Leadham. Leadham now with the ball through to Baggy. Couldn't even speak then, and he just shoots it over the bar. So close that time. A chance for the free kick. Spetch now. It's well defended by Ebbsfleet, but it comes out to Spetch again. Jordan now. Jordan strikes it, but it's well defended once more. Hopefully we can deal with this at the back. We do. Got an opportunity now to play it down the wing. Balbaggy's fast. We know he's got the pace. Can he do it? He does get there. Now playing it to the ball. Playing the ball into the box. I can't even speak. I'm getting so excited, but it's a poor ball from Balbaggy, and they do actually clear it once more. We need to get men back now. We need to defend. Oh, look at that. Some lovely defending once more. Matthias now out on this right hand side for us. And it's out well defended once more. Well, we really need to push to get the goal now. We can't concede another one. We do need to keep pushing forward now. We've got the opportunity with Spetch now on the left hand side. Plays a lovely ball into the middle, and there it is. Oh my word, I thought that was it. I'm not even too sure who that fell to, but it wasn't meant to be, obviously. Oh my god, come on, please. Just need to really start working the ball now. Hazeldine on the ball, plays into Boomstapple with a lovely ball out. Balbaggy's very fortunate there. Got the ball now. Time and space, as always. Oh my word. Referee. What? Oh my word. I thought Matthias was fouled there. I thought it was actually a penalty to us for a second. It's actually a yellow card for Matthias in the end. He must have... a referee was looking there. Bellend. Boys. Come on, let's get into them. Get in. You're giving them far too much time on the ball now. Get stuck into them. Oh, referee. This referee is starting to annoy me here now. Yellow card again. We've got 4 minutes of injury time. I do feel like we've done enough in this match surely to get a point, but it's just the kind of way that everything seems to be going for us at the moment. Just seems to be putting in the effort, but to no avail. It's starting to get a bit disconcerting. It just seems to be so. We'll have a few games of like this, and then all of a sudden we'll hit some form, and then we'll go back down to this as well. I very rarely ever see us play we don't actually play bad. We never seem to actually play a really bad game of football. It just always seems that we're just either not clinical enough, or on the days when it does click into place, we absolutely destroy teams. We have got a free kick now, really late on in the game. The ball's played into the middle. It seems like it's wasted. That's going to be it full time. It has finished here at Trentham Grounds. It's Ebbsfleet 1, Poole Town 0. Ebbsfleet still sitting top of the table with that 1-0 victory over us. We are still sitting in 4th place though, so obviously definitely some positives to take from both of them games. Just 2 losses again on Livecom. It's every time I seem to Livecom, we just seem to crumble. But as I say, we can take some positives from the games. We are still in that playoff position, sitting in 4th place. It's still very tight though, really, apart from Ebbsfleet, who do seem to be slightly breaking away slightly, and I suppose Margate as well. But other than that, it's still a very, very tight league there with... You can even see down to Wellston there, 39 points. Still definitely a lot to play for in this season, and I'm not too overly worried. I just really need to kind of get over this whole consistency thing now, because we just seem to be really struggling to put in the same level of performance week in, week out. Well, I suppose I say that. We are putting the same level of performance, but it just seems to, one week we can be able to bang a few goals in, and it just seems so easy. And in other games, we put all the effort in, but just don't get that kind of last rewards. But as I said, we're still sitting in 4th, though, still very, very pleasing. And yeah, I suppose I really couldn't ask too much more from the lads. We just need to kind of get them games, see the games out now, and actually get back to winning ways. Poor Toro only on the 20 points there, but obviously you guys want to know when we'll be next joining each other. So as you can see, they're following on from the 1-0 loss to Ebbsfleet there. We are going to have a quick look. Shall we think in Hungerford? Oh my god, I've completely pressed the wrong button there. Absolutely smooth move as always, because well, we do not want to look at the league again. I've only just spent the last kind of 5 minutes looking at it. But back to fixtures, and we're going to be probably, let's have a quick look here. Probably say Hungerford. Hungerford seems like about the right time, and then that probably leaves another 2 live comms until before the end of the season. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this one, don't forget to show support by smashing that like button. I've been Just Mike Plays. I'll speak to you legends soon.